Today is Tuesday, March the 5th, and I'm coming to you again live on discipleship, sharing about what I'm hearing from God and how I'm trying to obey and, just sharing about my life in Christ. And discipleship is all about hearing from God and obeying Him, following Him. And what I've been hearing this week, I'm really something that was really big was out of Genesis, that the fact that God has created us in His image, and this is the whole purpose of our life. That's really big. It struck me this week that we are made for His image, to reflect His glory, and that's why we're here on this planet. So, just in case uh, I wasn't able to share that with you, I do want to share that everything that you do should be related to reflecting His glory, reflecting His image, because that's the purpose for why you were made. And for a long time, I'm a goal-oriented person. I set goals. I try to do things to reach my goal. And you've probably all heard of the phrase, the end justifies the mean. And that's been taught, I think, in our culture, in our Western culture, that as long as you have a good end, whatever you do to get there, however you do, and the quicker it is for you to get there, then the end justifies the mean. And I think in a lot of cultures, especially fast-paced cultures, we are taught this, and this is wrong. It's not biblical. So, uh, so I'm going to go back to Genesis. A foundational verse is that God made man in His image, in His likeness, He created them, both male and female. And this is, I believe, Genesis 1, 28, 27, 28. It's a cultural mandate. Be fruitful and multiply and have dominion over the earth. So we represent God on this earth. And this is big. This is really big, how to live according to that command, to be fruitful and multiply, to represent God on the earth. We are an extension of who God is. And God made us to be an extension of Himself here on earth, to represent Him. To be an ambassador for Christ in Corinthians is to represent Him, to represent Christ on the earth. And there's no greater purpose than that. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. Regarding my schedule, I just want to say that even in making up my schedule and choosing what to do, I need to have that bear that in mind, that I was created in His image, and wherever I go, whatever I do, time really is relevant, but because it's only now that I have, and I represent Him now, whether it's at work or at my house, my family. And this is the one thing that I'm struggling with a little bit, of representing Christ at home with my family, with people that I'm closely in contact with. So I'm going to avoid getting angry, avoid anything that would dishonor and disgrace the name of Christ in my home. So using my time wisely and representing Him in my home is going to be my priority. That's what God has been saying to me. So I think one of the things, a few things that I wrote down on how I can better represent Him and reflect Christ in my home, is to spend more time listening to people, not being so quick to fix it, because at home, a lot of times we just want to fix things, and that's not really what especially kids want. Kids want dad to spend more time listening. And even my wife, same thing. I need to spend time just listening and not trying to fix things. So anyway, that is one of the things that I'm going to try to do uh, to reflect Christ in my home better. All right, that's it. That's my sharing for today, and we'll see you next time.